This is Jigoku Train, which translates to Hell Train, obviously. New game. As you walk down the streets at night, you can feel the cold gust of wind blowing against your face. Despite the chilly air and your drowsiness catching up, you do your best to remain steady and walk to the subway station. You put on a brisk walking pace, hoping to reach the subway station as soon as possible. Once the gates and ticket machine are in view, you finally feel a tad more at ease. You take a moment to breathe, and all of a sudden, you feel exhaustion bearing down upon your shoulders. You see your reflection on the metallic panels. Your complexion looks more ashen than usual, and there are dark bags under your bloodshot eyes. You wonder if you'll get any sleep tonight. The digital clock upon the wall reads 23:29, just about half an hour until midnight. You exhale in despair. Ugh. I hate going home this late. Gosh, I hate my job. 8 more stations to go. Might as well check the news. Breaking news, homicide. Nothing interesting on the news either. That's Blank Road. Wait, what was the name of the road again? Never mind. Oh well, I think I'm just too tired. I should just take a nap for a bit. And then she regretted doing so. As the train comes to an abrupt halt, you wake up with your belongings scattered in front of you. Huh? Did the train just stop? What's going on? Why is my bag opened? It's empty. Arrow keys, Z to interact, and escape. To think. What about WSD? No. You are thinking. There's a bunch of stuff underneath you too. Priority seat. Please give your seat to those who need it the most. Caution, mind your step. Please mind the gap. Don't put your hand on the door. Not 1 day, but 2 days. What's that mean? For the window, you can only see darkness. Edgy. I check all the windows. Are there any pixel differences anywhere? No. There may be someone else in the other carriage. I should go ask around. I need to find my stuff too. It must be around here. Boxes are stacked here. Some of them are sealed shut. Your pen and notes are next to the boxes. How did they get here? How did they? Someone must have. You receive a note and pen. I was gonna see if they wrote anything on it. Priority seat, but there's no seats. Safety and service are our priorities. Coffee stool. Bucket. There's a white phone with a flower case in the trash can. That's my phone! It won't turn on. I have no life, but I can die. I won't step on that blood. Do it. Do it. What if we go this other direction? We sat at the end of the train. Awesome. Someone is there. I should ask what station we're heading next. You see a girl slouched on one of the train seats. Her face is veiled beneath her long hair. What if she has no face? You're assuming things. So these boxes are dented on one side. Is that a wallet? You receive a wallet. Is there no money inside? It's not sealed. The flower phone case looks very new. You just changed it recently. There's not much cash left. Only small changes. I assume that's from us and not from, you know, someone stealing our money. A big SOS sign made of blood covers the sign. You can't make out the text behind it. So much blood. Or blood this much should the salt help instead of making an SOS sign here. Everything is dark, you can faintly see the light coming from the outside, and it takes a few moments for you to adjust to a dimly lighted room. Attention please, dear passengers. We shall be disembarking soon at the next station. Please prepare your tickets to be checked by our officers, thank you. Ticket, but I tapped in with my card when I entered the subway. Why is this place getting creepier and creepier? If this is a prank, then it's not a funny one. Let's interact with her, because I didn't do that earlier. Excuse me? You see the slouch figure start to cry. Leave. We can't leave. Viscous red liquid drips from her hidden face. Is that blood? Is she okay? Are you okay, miss? We can't leave. I told you. Let's avoid this person. No. 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 Give her emotional support. She needs it in this time of facelessness. From the window, you can only see darkness. Blood. You can see a decayed bouquet of lily poppy and wolfsbane. I'm sure there's meaning behind that. Stole damage. We ignore the guy who reminds me of Gregor from Olympus Company. Mind your step or you'll lose your legs. That is very true. So it's out of place. Darkness. Darkness. Don't leave your limbs around. Not fine, we'll interact with him. Let's ask this guy. Excuse me? Do you know what just happened here? Hello? I'm not sure myself. Alright. Thanks. Well, that's awkward. Hey, that looks like my card holder. He's holding it there. Excuse me, Mr. Grant. Okay, Mr. Grant, I believe you're holding something that is mine. May I get it back, please? Sure. You receive a card holder. Thank you. Can you tell me how you got this? Well, a girl gave it to me. I didn't ask her anything. Little girl, I see. Then, thank you. Do you know where we were heading to? Beats me. Your phone buzzes and you instinctively grab it from your bag. The phone starts vibrating and the screen flashes. An eerie-looking writing shows up. The person called Grant also went to check on his phone. Seems like the notification is for everyone. Welcome? What? Number 7 shows up on the screen for a few seconds, and then your phone stops working again. Hey, what happened to my phone? Someone must have done something to it while I was asleep. You try to press all the buttons and try as you might to get your phone back on. Alas, your phone has simply stopped working again. It's like one of those death games. You will want to look at Grant as he also faces the same predicament as you. Do you know what's going on, Mr. Grant? You can see his expression turn very serious as if he's trying to think very hard. After a moment, he relaxes and looks at you. No idea. Give up, you sigh, and put your phone back into your bag. Okay then, thanks again, sir. I will leave you now. He's smoking calmly. He's getting lung cancer calmly. Boy, are you smoking in a no-smoking car? Should you even be smoking? Dear passengers, thank you for boarding your service. This train is heading to the next stop, Takaoka Private School. If you have the ticket, please make sure to show it to our operating staff after the VIP disembark. Thank you for your attention. Again, what ticket? VIP? Some school's about to get haunted tonight. Mind your step or you'll lose your legs. While suckling is out of the place, why is there a plant here inside a train? Did someone leave their succulent plant behind? I don't know if it's a succulent plant, it looks like a regular plant. More to me. You can see packages of instant noodles, white packages, and it is written in blue font. Damn, this makes me hungry. This brand is hard to come by because they stopped producing them years ago. Wow, they're here! Or something like that, I guess. That's my assumption. Store is unoccupied. Don't leave your limbs around. Somehow the store is in the middle of the way, toppled over. The creator must really like stools. Books. What the boxes? More. Okay. Can't see it because it is sealed. Hi, how you doing, blank person? This guy seems approachable. Let's talk to him, even though he's devoid of darkness. He casts no shadows. He is just light and pure light. You walk closer to the boy that looks about your age. He notices you approaching and makes eye contact. Hello, anything I can help with? Hi, can I ask you something? Yes, certainly. Do you know where we are? Do you know where we are? Do you know where are we and where are we heading? The boy looks a bit confused. I'm sorry, I'm also not sure where we are heading. I see. What about the ticket? Do you have the ticket that the announcement mentioned? I don't have one. Then how did you manage to get on board? I'm not sure either. I just woke up here somehow. He seems genuinely confused. Maybe he's the same like me. Maybe you could ask the other passengers? Sorry, I couldn't help much. I see. It's fine, thanks. You see the guy nod a little and you decide to let him be. I've lost track of how many stations I've stopped by, and now we have one new soul joining in. Oh, and now our odds of winning are even worse. We're doing a lottery for tickets to get off of this hell train so we don't get, taken to hell. What do you mean you don't have a ticket? We all have tickets here. Oh, wait. Are you new? That's probably why. Mind your step or you lose your legs. I'm going to get the ticket and get to the last station. I need to get back. Do you think everyone can actually go there? How did those people even get the tickets? No idea, honestly. Maybe we could look together. Yeah, maybe we could eliminate the others. No, I didn't need to click on this. I don't care about you. I want to look at the door. This door is not interactable. Hi, hot demon boy. Hello? Excuse me, miss? May I have your VIP pass, please? Me? Yeah, you. Who am I? Who else am I talking to? This officer's kind of rude. I don't have a VIP pass. You're not VIP, you can't go out first. What about a ticket? As you rummage through your bag and you take out your card holder, you finally find your subway card and give it to the person in front of you. What's this? This is my ticket or card, I suppose. I tapped this onto the auto gate before boarding the train. Sorry, miss, but that's not a ticket. That's a card. I suppose I don't have it. Not having a ticket, huh? I'm sorry then. Then you'll need to disembark last. Those without tickets will have to go last. After the VIPs and the ticket holders. Wait. The train slowed down on its queue, and the machine creaked to indicate it's reaching the station. Now, off we go, wait in line. But wait, no buts. No ticket, no priority. I'm being nice right now, but the next time you get caught, I won't be so nice. You'll definitely get fined. I can always pay for the fine and buy a ticket. If only the fine is just money, it would have been so much simpler. But hey, let me tell you something. Some of the fines include beheading you and tearing out all 4 of your limbs. What? That's insanely gruesome for something as trivial as a train ticket. You can't buy the ticket, you must acquire it. Huh? How? Oh, you can find a box, a room, a dead body, who knows? You'll find it soon enough. Huh? Alright, shoo, before I lose my patience. The heck is wrong with this guy in this train? Jeez, what a jerk. Save. Talk to him again. I'm not gonna talk to this jerk. Dang. Why not? Seems like a interesting enough guy. There's a cutscene. Oh, it's Mr. Grant and a peculiar little girl. Please head this way, sir. Of course. I see, he's a VIP. Now missing memories. Lost memories, missing pieces. Takaoka private school. An education that lasted a lifetime. Oh, I can't read the rest. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I can't seem to remember anything. That's unusual for me. Something the matter, sir? It's nothing, little girl. You can go on ahead. She nods. Understood. I'll wait for you in the school. The little girl walks towards the school building ahead. I can't remember anything but that office lady called Ling. Her name sounds familiar. Why? Because it's a really common name. You exhale deeply, then throw the cigarette to the ground and step on it out of habit, extinguishing the remaining embers. My head hurts if I force myself to remember further. Seems like I need to collect more of those memories she mentioned. Random Siri. Did Grant kill Ling? Probably not, but I don't know. We're just throwing things out. All the selections are still available, but the machine doesn't seem like it's working. The light of the machine is dim. Oh. We switch places. Also, wow, her head is big. School textbooks! Healthy plant. I guess, maybe. Depends on what color it's supposed to be. Soda, drinks, soda. This machine only accepts paper money. There seems to be a key lodged into one of the slots. Empty. Needs more sunlight. Cracked and dented. It's flashbanging me. The toilet is considerably clean. Something is sparkling behind the toilet. I don't know if it's sparkling. It looks more like it's aggressively flashing. These children are careless. You receive a coin. Toilet roll is depleted. Are you sure that's a love letter? Looks more like a challenge letter. The first cubicle is always used the most. Of course, this is dirtiest. Yes, because people are lazy. Door's locked and the keyhole is broken. Looks like it can't be opened. You might need to force it open or pry the door open. It reads 2335. No smiling lady could be seen on the painting. Is she the founder of the school? Maybe. It's that time again. We sit here and we check every single one, including the behind ones. Only the owner of the locker can open it. These ones are special? Potted plants in a locker room. Whoever designed this place likes greenery. It's also blocking me from checking these. Another potted plant. School supplies. Locked shut. Less lockers in the one on the left side. There's a love letter in my locker. I'm popular. Turns out it's are you sure that's a love letter? It looks more like a challenge letter. Or it could be a love letter. It just turns out that, you know, it's from your worst enemy. There's some empty soda cans piled up within. An empty hallway chair. A hello, sir. Are you a new teacher here? No, I'm just visiting. Oh, alright. Have a nice day then. Nods. The teacher's so scary. Chemistry, mathematics, languages, and assortment of school textbooks are available here. More school textbooks. Architects. Good old wooden school desk. What is this? Are we not gonna comment on this? This strange object? No, I don't care. The teacher's so scary. I hope I could get a better score on the next test. Nah, you're doomed. This lock needs a key. I overslept. I shouldn't have played games last night. Why are you always late to class? I want to go home. Don't we all? School supplies. Look, eventually we'll find something, I swear. Or we don't. And I'm disappointed. Just what is this? Stool. The light luggage seemed to be empty. Wait, it's not a stool? I'm going to make a cheat paper for the test today. Like, is it sanctioned by the teacher or are you just cheating? You scribbled on the table. Several small white flowers have bloomed. Twirly wilted. Standard chairs. I could use a soda. How is it that all the coins in my wallet are gone? I thought I had plenty because you keep getting soda. The basic rules or laws of algebra are commutative law. X plus y equals x. X plus y equals y plus x, and x times y equals y times x. Associative law. X plus parentheses y plus z parentheses equals parentheses x plus y parentheses plus z and x times parentheses y times z parentheses is equal to parentheses x times y parentheses times z. And I'm not gonna read the last one because I think nobody wants to hear me read this too much. It seems to be someone's mathematical notes. It's more textbooks. What is this? We'll never know. Are they having like a... Are they doing the challenge thing or are they fighting? Do I get to watch them fight? I hope I do. Unless they're bullying each other. Or, well, not bullying each other. Unless it's like bullies. An empty cardboard box. Perhaps it's meant to be used for classroom arts and crafts projects. Nah. It's restoring the limbs of your enemies. These boxes are sealed shut with tape. You cannot peer into them. Inside are stacks of plain white paper, perhaps intended to be used for office printing. Chair. All across the country. What you say? What you say? I said your mom green. Yeah, how dare you? Your mom never put Your mom never put the MSG in your food. That's why it tastes so bad. Boo-hoo. You take that back. What are these little children doing? You can see the first boy taking out something from his pocket. Upon a closer look, you see a sharp metallic edge glinting off the ceiling lights. It's a cutter. Hey, this is a dangerous thing for children to hold. How did they get cutter? Where's the teacher? I will make you regret. Hey, I was just joking. Oi. Fine. Now him. You hold the boy's wrist above his head. Excuse me? Can you please hand over that thing before you hurt your friend? You said my mom is green. Not an excuse to hurt them with a cutter, young mister. Now hand over that thing to me before I actually call your parents. Fine. The boy hands over the cutter. And you, mind your language, kid. F. Yes, sir. Phew, that went well. They went quiet real quick. You receive a cutter. Nice to see, your mother only knows how to cook fried rice. At least they're behaving now, because they say sure are vicious. That was in fact my best impression of... I'm so sorry, that was an awful... That was an awful impression. That was perhaps the worst impression I could have made. I feel like I've dishonored my ancestors. We could start cutting open boxes. There's some box that we needed to cut open, but I'll never know which one it was. It's not here. Maybe it's this one. Are we auto-using items? I don't know. That's school supplies. This is a random box. It's just school textbooks. Dang it. There's something about the fact that those are distributed all across the country that makes me a little amused. I want to know. I cannot know. Fine, that leaves us with only one choice. We have to actually talk to this girl. Her objective is not on the floor above. Please check around this floor more thoroughly. What even is my objective? We do not have money. Chocolate soda, I don't like this flavor, but I remember buying it often for someone. But who? It's that guy who wants soda. Sounds disgusting. Hey kid, you want soda? Here you go. Thank you! My parents told me to always repay someone for their kindness. Here's some cash. It might not be much for you, but I hope it helps. No, I can't accept it. I insist, mister. Seems like there's no saying no to this kid. Fine. Thank you, mister. You received cash. So I said you didn't have money. You just didn't have coins? I'm getting stuck. I should get the machine to work. Cash. How to get this thing? You receive a key. Which one? How did you get in here if it's locked? A black shadow seems to pace back and forth in a blurred mirror. You can see a translucent figure crouching by itself. Soft, muffled sobs can be heard from it. As you draw closer, you notice that the figure is almost fully transparent, as if a specter. You can roughly make out that it's a figure of a young boy. Sobs. Hello boy, what is he doing there? Crying alone in the locked room. It wasn't me. Hey kid, you alright? What happened? It wasn't me. I didn't push her, it wasn't me. I see. Have you explained it to them? Shakes head. Do you want to? Nods. What happened? I didn't push her. She just fell and they blamed me for it. And now everyone thinks I pushed her. There. You try to console the spectral boy by patting his back, but to no avail. Your hand simply goes through him. That's real awkward. Papa told me to stand strong. Your father? Yes, my papa. He's a detective. He always finds the truth. He said that if you're not wrong, you shouldn't apologize. So I didn't. Oh yeah, if you're not wrong. There's nothing to fear. You can prove them wrong. I want to, but nobody believes me. To believe her more. He sounds familiar. I wonder who this boy is. It's you for the past? My friends, they left me and they don't trust me anymore. That's really not nice. Have you told your papa? The boy shakes his head slowly. I don't want papa to be worried. He's a very busy man. Yes, but your papa has to help you. He's beginning to sound even more familiar. Perhaps you can tell me your name, little boy? As the translucent figure tries to tell you his name, it slowly disappears. He's gone. What happened to him? He sighed deeply. Who is that kid? He seems so familiar, but I can't remember anything. Know him, but I can't remember who he is or where we have met before. Why can't I seem to recall anything? There's a scribble on this chair that looks like an anger statement. This is my official statement that I hereby declare I am currently angry. Yes. Let's open these boxes. You use the cutter to open the boxes and find a crowbar. What the heck? You receive a crowbar. This might come in handy. This looks like a freaking trial. There's writing on the side of the table that says bully. Is this kid the bully? Or is he the one being bullied? But I know other tests. That's my question. I feel bad about damaging the school property, but here goes nothing. It's blood. Nothing else caught your interest. What is this? We'll never know. Rubber ropes are a little worn out. Mirror is badly scratched. Not seem to have welded. Shelf is empty. What's this? You receive a report book. Congratulations, sir. You. What are you doing here? When did you get in? I didn't realize. Oh, the door's not locked anymore. Whatever. So, I am done here. Have you checked the report book? Yes. Why? Just check it. Fine. Seems like the student's score gradually dropped. Wonder what happened. How did you know? Have you seen this report before? Of course, so have you. What? When? Where? Try to remember, sir. Report book seems to belong to a formerly exemplary student, but the student's name has been redacted. Dark bars obscure the student's name across all pages of the book. The book shows that the student's scores start out with top marks, but then gradually worsens before finally plummeting into incredibly poor grades. Seems like something had affected the student's performance. What happened to this kid? Do you remember anything, sir? I remember the girl. I remember someone important. Who is it? I can't remember exactly who. I need to remember. Then we should get to the next destination. When we're done here, I will escort you back. He's trying to help me to remember. Why? All the files are kept in the box. Good work, sir. Let's get back to the train, sir. What's the matter, sir? Perhaps you forgot something? No, it's nothing. I just need some time to think. You need some time to be alone, sir? Nods. Understood. I will wait for you on the train. The little girl left your side and started walking ahead towards the train. You can see her board the train as her figure disappears. I still have no idea what the little girl's name is. You instinctively take out the cigarette box from your pocket, take out a single cigarette, and light it. Only the office lady and a young boy that gets bullied in school. You exhale slowly. Does any of them have to do with my memories? If so, how? Recall how so far the mysterious little girl has been pointing to assisting in jogging your memories back instead of tricking you. As much as you're wary and unsure of her intentions, it seems that you only have her to trust for now. We can go back in. I don't need to go up there. What? What do you mean? Do it. But you have the chance to. Just poke around. All selections are still available, but the machine doesn't seem like it's working. The light of the machine is dim. Office lady, surviving hell. Lasted a lifetime, believe bigger, aim higher, committed to excellence in teaching and learning. Ugh, finally out of that cursed train. I should probably find a ticket counter or a ticketing machine. Where else would I find a ticket, right? Exhales smokes. This guy looks like he's lost in his thoughts. I better not bother him. Wait, there's a person there. You see a student idly flipping a coin in his hand. He seems bored. Maybe I can strike a deal with this kid and get the coin to get the soda. Hey kid, perhaps I can entertain you with something if you can lend me that coin. Don't call me kid. Are you looking down on me? Of course not. I need to be careful with my words towards this kid. What do you want? Oh, you look bored. Maybe you can share with me what you think is fun then? The boy gave you a look and continued to flip the coin around. What do you think? Better than just flipping that coin? Fine. Great, would you like me to share stories or play catch with you? No, I have a better idea. The boy reaches for a plastic pouch filled with a reddish substance near his feet. He swings it lightly in front of you. Oh, so there's this guy I need you to play with? The boy hands out the red substance pouch to you. You received a red substance. His locker is on the right corner, back row from the front. Let me know once you're done. The boy smirks at the red substance. Can I just throw it in the trash can where it belongs? Because what the heck? Doing drug deals now? Emptied, only the cutter is left in the box. Look what I found. Where's that trash can? They already see this. It says this toilet is too close to the wall, making anyone sitting there uncomfortable. Hey, where do you think you're going? If you want to get through, you have to give us something. I'd give money or drinks to bribe them. Hey, where do you think you're going? You know what? You can get drugs. What about drugs? You want drugs? Oh, it's a sticky substance. Looks like blood. I thought it was drugs. This. You switch to the locker, something red and viscous is now dripping from the top of the locker. That should do the trick. I hope it's just like, you know, pig's blood. Hey, I'm back. The locker looks awfully messy. I haven't taken a good look, but only a glance, but that's very amusing. The boy starts chuckling. He closes his eyes as if imagining the event play over. I'm glad it amuses you. Perhaps I can get my part of the bargain now. I said fine for the entertainment. I never promised a reward. Ha 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 ha. Hey, that's not very nice. Funny you can tell me that, miss. You're not doing a nice thing just now, too, you know. The boy laughs even louder now. So, legitimate son, I need to find another way to get a bribing item now. You give the boy a stern look. Fine, you won't get away with this. The boy continues to laugh at you. fine, but the seniors are acting up again? Why are they even blocking off the stairs? What is it? Some kind of private lane of theirs that we have to pay for? Ugh. The teacher's office and library upstairs. I need to go there. Seems like some children in a rebellious stage. That's very bothersome. The air feels a little tense and they are not looking at each other. They just aren't. Hey, Maths. Okay. What are we gonna do? Tell Grant to go beat them up? Exhale smokes. No, we cannot tell Grant to beat them up. I should work with the locker owner to get back at this bully. Oops. Seems like this boy is the owner of the soccer. Maybe I can talk to him. What does he want? Excuse me? Can't you see I'm busy? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. What is it? I'm sorry it was me. What do you mean? I was forced to. You close your face with both hands and drop your head. After a moment, you look back up to the kid in front of you. I was just going to get something from the storage, buddy. You forced me to, The boy clenched his fist. It's okay, miss. I was the target. That illegitimate son. You even made other people do his bidding. I'm sorry. I should have stood up to him. No, miss. I'm the one who needs to stop him. He's always been like this. How are you going to stop him? I'm not sure, but he started from me, so I need to make sure this ends. Maybe you need to teach him a lesson? Teach him a lesson? It's always the powerful one. So, if he knows how it feels to be powerless, let's give him something to make him braver, like Cutter or something. This is a terrible decision. This should help you. You put your hand on top of the boy's hand. I know you can do it. The boy gave a stern look to the Cutter. Only you could do it. Oh my god, don't do this. No. Okay, I will teach him a lesson. The boy's grip to the Cutter tightened as he walked fast out of the locker room. The locker is wide open. The boy left without closing it, and you can see his belongings. A black wallet falls from the locker in front of you. I don't need the wallet. I'll just take the money. All of it. He won't be around to miss it anyway. You receive money. God! We are a terrible person. Maybe we do deserve to go to hell. You can hear screams coming from the loose door. I don't want to go in there. What have we done? Oh my god. Seems like a quite well-off kid. Oh, we're just gonna give them the money. Sure, will this be enough? You hand over the money. Now we're talking. Do you think this is enough for the both of us? Children these days. You took out the other half of the money you meant to save. This is really what I have left. If you want more, I will report you to the teacher. Hey, fine, we're done anyway. You can see that the two senior students leave. One of them sending you a look. Illegitimate sons. These books look like they're already worn out. This plant seems to be healthy. You're a terrible person. The weight of the box implies that there are only books and only books inside. Hack into the computer. The only thing showing is the blue screen of death. Just your luck, buddy. Kawakami gets to handle the main competition, resigning tomorrow and still teaching the music class today. Is there snacks and placed here? Take some. A cheesy romance novel. The conversation is open page makes you cringe so hard. Chair's edges cracked. Students' disciplinary records are compiled here. The chair moves faster due to technology's advancement? Looks like a coding manual. It's about a teacher leaving the job soon with details explaining the school's misconduct in dealing with their staff and students. There's a lot of posts on the school terms calendar. There are red marks on certain teachers' classes. The bookcase barely has any books. The only books here are dusty self-help books. Teacher's room. With another teacher leaving, how are we going to cover classes? Don't give up. Mathematics for dummies. Student records. The fire hydrant looks untouched. Are you sure it's a fire hydrant and not like a fire extinguisher? You see the desktop page ready to be used. Preparing for a competition is the most nerve-wracking feeling ever. Don't bother me, I'm memorizing. Our teacher! The computer doesn't even turn on even after you click on the power button. It might be broken. Desktop page. I'm so going to ace this. Oh, I know this is a library. Looks fine from afar, but looks worn up close. Wait, I want to look at that painting. Why? I have no idea. The sunset looks very pale and the painting looks out of place in this room. Perhaps you might just squint your eyes. Everything outside the window still looks very blurry. Random Siri. They're helping Grant get his memories back so he feels the full despair and pain and suffering that is endured in his life. And so they can harvest his soul. Or something like that, I don't know. That's just a theory. Peekaboo. There's a plain old wall behind it. Nothing interesting. Perhaps it's for the best. The bed is so warm someone might have used it just now. Someone was here accompanying a patient. Dead person. No, they're not dead. You can see that the student has no visible injuries. Either they're really sick or slacking off from their classes. It's dirty. Someone hasn't changed it recently. Student record of students in the infirmary. Chair comfortable for the infirmary teacher. Filled with medicines of all kinds. It's empty. Let's ask if he knows anything. Hey, are you okay? What happened? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm just feeling a little queasy due to my nervousness, that's all. Nervous? Why? Oh, you didn't know? You must have just arrived on the second floor recently then. You can see the boy is struggling to talk. He stops to control his breathing before continuing. So one of the guys from the train saw that the first winner for the web competition will receive a gift. Just a gift? It's a parcel of sorts. But what's more important is that there's actually a ticket mixed into the parcel. Wow, really? And how do we sign up and what's the material for the competition? The boy starts struggling to breathe again. Hey, are you okay? He nods. There should be a teacher that can give you the material, the topic and material to prepare. I want to help more, but I'm sorry. My head is spinning. I think I need to rest. I'm sorry. My head starts to hurt as well. Seems like he's extremely nervous to get this sick. Jeez. Wait, but where is this teacher? He closes his eyes and tries to steady his breathing. Third floor. Seems like he's about to pass out. Okay, please get better soon. Let's take a look at Grant. Make eye contact with him. Different eye color. Maybe he's his dad. They have to be related in some way. They're too similar. Maybe he wears contacts. Who knows? Oh, this is the library. The Adventure of the Brave Unicorn. No one seems to care about the books lying on the floor, as footprints could be seen on the books. Dang. Undisputed. History and geography books are here, as well as a few books on economy and social sciences. Science books. Works of fiction. Mathematics books, but disorderly. Science books. Shh. I'm reading. You can see that the student is reading Snoo Snoo. How the actual... this book gets into the school library. Several science books are stored here. A comfy study table. You see the list of library caretakers. Today's duty to take care of the library is written out Ryu. Next to it stood a point written on break. On this desk is the librarian's computer and a book recording all the book lending in this library. The Bunnies by Delphia. Keep quiet or go home and say sorry to yourself. Alright. That's about the chair, how sad. Quite comfy. Just push the chair in. Come on. The labels seem to indicate that these books are recent arrivals in the library. Self-studies are usually fun, but not today. A lot of absences today. I miss my friends. Nothing is written on the board. We could change that. Another mundane school chair. Move along, move along. Nothing to see here. A pot of white lilies are sitting on the table. There is a card on the table written, "For dearest." The name is completely illegible. It's that thing about like how they want somebody to die, so they put like lilies to pretend like they're dead. Replace beautiful melodies when plucked. You see a fragmented reflection of yourself. This person must be the teacher. Looks young. Hello, excuse me, sir. Are you the one taking care of the competition in the computer room? Yes. Hi, yes, I am. Who are you? Are you here for the competition too? Yes, I am. And perhaps I can ask you about the competition? Absolutely not. I've been entertaining too many people that have no qualities whatsoever to join the competition. They have so many questions and no base knowledge at all about websites and hosting. I see. Then perhaps you can test me. Sir, sure, tell me what is the most important thing about hosting a website. I will need to hit the library. Clearly you have no knowledge of this at all. Go learn something at least if you're serious about the competition. Okay, I will need to hit the library. Well, you need a server, of course. If you practice for 40 hours a day, then perhaps you can actually be good at this. Clearly the most important thing is, you know, having the money to host the server. Or, you know, just hosting on your computer, and that kind of sucks. Nick loves tiara. Corner is dented. Corner is dented. Corner seems to be dented. I'm going to get that ticket no matter what. Your local school chair. There is more empty space than books in this bookcase. The only books here are school textbooks. It's filled with unwanted school textbooks left by the students. Some of the pages are torn. Who are you? Nobody in hallway. Screw you. Door's locked. Door's locked. This must be the rooftop. I don't need to go there. Take notes about the topic 1 out of 8. Like, it was either answer 1 or it was answer 2. It was not answer 3. Like, I don't know. It's like, you care about the specifics? I think the sprite work for like the characters is really nice, but I feel like they could, you know, downsize the rooms a bit because it's kind of large and pointless, and it seems a lot more empty than if they downsized the rooms. Sir, I'm back and I can answer you now. So the most important thing about... So this is a server. So the most important thing about hosting a website is the server to keep the site active, the domain name of the website so people can visit it, the files, and the database for the content of the website itself. Is this correct? Marvelous. That's what I like the most. People who work hard and study hard. Right, my hard work paid off. It's about the competition, sir. Yes, it would be great if only you could join it. Could? I can't still join, can't I? I would love to allow you, but we have very limited resources. I can only allow 5 participants. Most of the computers here are already broken. What? Seriously? The school really doesn't care about the assets they have. They only care about publications and marketing. They don't even bother to remove the other broken computers, so it looks like we have a room full of devices. That means I need to find another way. Damn. I see. That's unfortunate for me. Hey, I tell you what, I will write your registration because I really do want you to join. If any of the other participants forfeit or don't join by not showing up, I will accept you for the competition instead. Will you be able to stay on standby then? That would be great. Awesome. Then make sure to prepare yourself just in case. I would need to be in the computer lab when the competition starts. Understood. Thank you, sir. Well, it seems like I have to remove someone for the competition my way. They should be around the school. Oh my god. We're just out there. We were out for blood. Like I said, she is a terrible person. See a fragmented reflection of herself. Can't play the piano. Remove you! Hi there, are you preparing for the competition? Yeah, but who are you? Me too, I'm Ling. I've just talked with the teacher taking care of this competition. He's so nice to me. He shared with me these extensive notes with details. Did he? Why is he playing favorites? He shared basic things with me. That's rude. No worries, I'm sure you have important things you know. How about this? Let's exchange notes and we can do our best in the competition. I don't mind sharing my notes. I study better with a friend. That's actually not a bad idea. What do you say? We have some more time before the competition starts. I can tell you what I learned. Sure, let's do it. Yes, but is it okay if we go downstairs? I know some of the competitors are around this floor. They know an empty room on the first floor. No! Do you mind if we go there instead? Such hassle. They can hear us, and then our chances of winning will be lower. You're right. Let's go then. Let's not waste time. Okay, I will lead you to the classroom on the first floor. The person joins you to go to the first floor. We deserve whatever happens to us. We entirely deserve it. They're still doing stuff. Hey, I thought this room was locked. The key was hanging in the door when I arrived, so I can unlock it. Oh dear, I forgot the notebook in the library. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, if you don't want to accompany me all the way up, you can wait here, don't worry. I'll be back soon. I'm not sharing my notes if you don't bring yours. Effing hell. Hurry up, we're wasting time. This character sucks. Ling, you suck. I need to get something from this floor. I cannot waste time going to the other floors. Oh, Oh, this was my favorite subject, good old algebra. Oh. You can see one of the table's legs are able to be removed with a little force. I can use this actually, this is exactly what I need. You receive table leg. Are we murdering them? No hard feelings. Whack. The person you hit fell forward with no sound. You're not sure if they're still alive or dead. Your competition ID card fell out of the notes they have been reading. You see a name written down on the card. Brady. ID number 3. Brady's blood is splattered all over the notes. Seems like I can't take the notes back. How unfortunate. You ponder on what you need to do. I don't think I have enough time to hide the body and clean the blood. See the blood dripping slowly from the table's leg that you hold. Did any of it get into my clothes? Seems like I'm clean. Phew, I just have to make sure that nobody enters this room. You give another glance to Brady's unmoving body. What the hell? You received a competition ID card. Oh, nice knowing you, Brady. Your phone buzzes and you go to grab it. You can see the number 6 flashing before it disappears and your phone is no longer functional again. You want to glance at Brady. Interesting. It feels like an elimination game. I'll keep in mind to check further. Now I have to lock the door, just to be sure. We suck. I can hide the key in this machine. You push the door to the drink pickup box and seem to be able to throw the key in the bottom part of the machine's case. Let's hope nobody uses the vending machine. You can hear the buzz of the announcement. Anyone joining the competition, please head to the computer lab on the 2nd floor. Right on cue. Wait, this is the computer lab. Hey, it's you. I'm glad you were able to be on standby for the competition. Absolutely, sir. I'm very serious about this competition. That's the spirit. I will do a head count. You can see he's visibly worried, but it turns into a confusion after a minute. You're missing one participant. I remember how interested they are to join. Maybe I should wait for 5 more minutes. Sir, are you talking about Brady? Yes, how do you know their name? Brady's my friend, sir. I see, then perhaps you know where they are? Brady's not feeling too well just now and had their ID with me to hold. It seems they headed back home. I hope it's not a serious sickness. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I was hoping they could come back. I feel that even if I cannot join, I don't mind them joining since we were studying together. I see, then I will let you join the competition as the last participant. I was going to arrange everyone with one table since I thought only 4 showed up. But as you are indeed joining, I cannot help it. Please bear with sitting next to your competitor. You can use the computer next to Keiichi on the corner. Thank you, sir. I will do my best. I'm so going to ace this. Preparing for a competition is the most nerve-wracking feeling ever. Don't bother me, I'm memorizing. Oh, these guys? This guy's name is Keiichi? Maybe he isn't. Grant. Hey there, we meet again. Nice to finally know your name, I'm Ling. Nice to finally know your name too. Yeah, good to see that you're feeling better. Actually, I'm still feeling nausea, but we'll bear it until I finish at least. Please don't throw up on the computer. I see. Good luck, Keiichi. Keiichi gave a weak smile as the teacher commenced the competition. The room is quiet as everyone focuses on their own computer to answer and test their website. In less than 20 minutes, you see Keiichi start to rub his head. You gave him a glance and he seems to be in pain. Hey, are you okay? Yes. But you sounded in pain, are you sure? Unable to answer you, he gave a weak nod. That doesn't look convincing. Let's get you to the infirmary. He told the teacher and he brought Keiichi to the infirmary. Well, nothing I can do. Seems like these questions are way harder than I expected. He glanced at Keiichi's screen and see that he did not lock the screen. Right, let's see what we got here. Oh my god. The name was left empty. It seems that Keiichi is quite the klutz, or that he was really in so much pain that he forgot to write his own name in order to write the answer as fast as he can. Thank you for the free answer, Keiichi. You wrote your name on his answers with your ID and you wrote his name on yours. When the teacher came back, you made sure the screen was locked. and continue working on your own computer. As teacher soon announces that the time has ended and everyone leaves the room one by one. And we suck. And everyone was asked to wait in the second classroom on the 3rd floor for the results announcement. Everything seems to go well. Let's hope our Keiichi guy has a smart brain. Thank you for joining the last event I held for the school. I know it was a good decision to let you join. I forgot where we were supposed to go. Hey Ling, perhaps you want to chat while waiting for the teacher? Sure, how are you feeling? You talked to Keiichi for less than 5 minutes when you saw the teacher walk into the room. Everyone fell silent. Thank you everyone for waiting patiently. The teacher started to open the folder you brought and took out a piece of paper. He gave a quick glance at the writings and turned to see everyone's face one by one. Everyone did their best, but I will still need to announce one winner. As everyone knows, this is a competition after all. But whatever happens, everyone's a winner. Just make sure you're always doing your best. Without further ado, allow me to announce the winner. Please come forward, Ling. No one went to look at you when Keiichi gave it congratulations. Congratulations, Ling. I'll also share the answer for each one of you with your own results so everyone can study and learn from it. This is not an exam and this is my last day as a teacher. I want to make sure everyone can learn something. You can hear everyone thanking the teacher as he handed each one of them an envelope with their answer sheets. Here's your present, Ling. You did great. Please make sure to keep it up. The teacher gave you a parcel and an envelope that should contain the answer sheet. Thank you, sir. I wouldn't be able to join this if it wasn't for your kindness. You can see everyone congratulating you again and leaving one by one. That's done. Now let's see that ticket that everyone sought for. You open the parcel and you can see some papers inside, a certificate and a small trophy for winning the competition, gift voucher for a famous food brand, and a mysterious ticket that glows eerily. Huh, so this is how it looks. I don't think the teacher knows this item is inside the parcel at all. It has no location, nor dates. Not even any details. There's only one word, ticket. How peculiar. You put the ticket in your notes. I should go back to the train. There's nothing else I need from this floor. Let's go down and leave the school. Hey Ling. Did you wait for me? I saw you left already. You can see Keiichi holding the answer sheets on his hand. Can we talk about this? This. What happened? These are not my answers. Yeah, those were mine. I saw I can count on you. I'm sorry. What is your reason? There must be something you can tell me, Ling. I'm sorry, I just feel like I need it. I don't know what I was thinking until it was done. You're lying. You're clearly a diabolical mastermind who does not have any sort of empathy for anyone around you. You looked down and fiddled with your fingers. Hey, I trusted you, Ling. You need to tell me next time, okay? You nod to Keiichi. We're not going to. I'm not angry as long as you tell me what is going on, so please talk to me. Okay, I will promise. I'm sorry, and thank you, Keiichi. Okay, thank you for being honest, Ling. No, not the... This kid's getting used. After confronting you, Keiichi excused himself and left. Once he is out of your sight, you then start to walk. You're a terrible person. It's quiet now. Oh no. It's someone's dead. We left the world a little worse. The flower seems to bloom wonderfully, but it doesn't look attractive at all. For some reason, the selections are not that appetizing. The machine accepts old coins. No. Looks like the standard fire extinguisher distributed around the country. Hey there, Missy, I see what you did there, hehe. Hello, sir, what I did? I'm not sure what I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. You don't? Sure, don't worry about that. But I saw everything. Anyway, how's your trip back to school? I see some cold-hearted action you did there. We have one less soul taking the train now. Gee, I don't know what you're talking about. But since you're talking with me, I have acquired the ticket. Tell me, how does that teacher get a hold of this thing? I don't know what you're talking about as well. But hey, that's great that you got the ticket. Now you should know the drill, huh? This guy is getting on my nerves. Pretty much. Ain't that great for you? Be on your way then. Go on. Give the ticket guy a look. Thanks. Be on your way then. Go on. Use ticket. No. Save. We suck. Why is it 2 hours? My recording's only been going for 1 hour. What? Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? I can't wait to reach the next destination. About that, we finally have everyone important after looping around. Yeah, it was a little tricky to get her on board, but not a big deal for the amazing me. Haha. Come on, even he agrees with me. Would you look at that, our VIP? Hey, no need to give me such a sour face. You won't get anywhere by agitating me, Mr. VIP. Leave me alone. I don't know what you want, but I don't trust you. Oh, so scary. Come on now, I'm just a humble train conductor and ticket guy, mister. No need to be so paranoid. Whatever you're planning, I won't fall for it. Why'd you provoke him like that? Aw, can you blame me? He's so fun to play with. Not having any memories of anything, I'm sure you agree. You always agree with me. Am I right, Keiichi? See you in part 2. Play chapter 2, sure. Shio Park opens for public from 6 to 10 daily. Make sure do not leave your belongings unattended. Oh, that's Mr. Grant. What is he doing with that bloody lady? Mumbles to himself. Seems like he's a little occupied. Let's ask what happened. Hello, Mr. Grant. May I ask what you are doing here? Oh, apologies. I didn't realize you were here. I'm taking care of this lady. She's alive? Are you not disturbed by blood, sir? No, not the worst thing I've seen. You seem to be fine with it as well. Well, I'm not easily disturbed because we are cold-hearted and evil. So, what happened to her? I thought she was already dead earlier, but it's good to know that she's still alive. I'm not sure. I'm no doctor. You don't look like one either. She definitely got hit in the head quite hard. Might be suffering from a concussion too. Looks more than just that, actually. Possibly. But as she has no other visible injuries, that is the only conclusion I can deduct right now. The lady tries to move and you can see Grant instinctively assists the lady, preventing her from falling. Ugh. Hey, you need to rest. Don't move around too much. Grant continues the conversation with you without looking back at you. By the way, she needs to sleep and rest, but for some reason she can't. Perhaps there's medicine for her to calm herself down or help her sleep, but I can't leave her unattended here. Maybe I should help him look for it, in return for information about the last station. Okay, how about I help you with this? But afterwards, you need to answer some of my questions. Deal? Sure. Right, I will be back soon. I hope there's like I hope there's like a good ending for Grant. I don't care about the main character, it's just Grant. The only one who deserves a good, happy ending is Grant. Oh, Ling, hi. Oh, hello. Wait, who is this guy's name again? Kenji, Kimchi, Keiichi. Keiichi, right? Hey, you remember my name? Well, you should, I suppose, after what happened earlier. I'm sorry, but that's in the past now. Anyway, are you holding up okay? Yeah, kinda. By the way, is there a medicine box in this train? Or a first aid kit, perhaps? Do you know where I can find it? Medicine? That's the first time I've heard anyone needing any here. but I found this interesting box. Things you're looking for might be inside. Looking at the box reveals that it's locked and a code or number is needed to open it. I'm not sure, but it might be related to anything of the same color anywhere inside this whole train. Maybe you should try to check anything with the same color, perhaps. Same color? Something white, blue, and red? America? Okay, thank you, Keiichi. I will keep that in mind. No worries. That's so specific. I'm assuming this doesn't count. This room doesn't count. It's probably these signs. The mind your step or you'll lose your leg signs. Or maybe it's the bloodstains on the floor. There's 7 red benches here. Have any more hints? I was just randomly doing this, man. Will this work? You can hear a faint click coming from the box. It seems it is the correct code. Opening the box, you saw a few items. There it was here after all. You received medical supplies. You took the medical supplies and saw that there's more than just sleeping pills inside. You decided to take everything. It might come in handy, who knows? It's not the medical supplies, there are sleeping pills, bandages, and a pocket knife. Right, I don't think I need to take anything else, so let's go back to Mr. Grant. Like it has not been that long. Come on, man. This game is running at 2x speed. I guess what's the signs? So the one red sign. That was why. Here you go. Take the medicine. He swiftly checks over the label on the medicine. It should help her. I found some other things you might need. You showed the bandages and small knife and he nodded. Yeah, I can use those to patch her up. You watch him prepare the medicine and usher the lady to consume it. I don't know how long it takes for this medicine to take effect, but let's hope it helps. He carefully tends to the lady, offering her a water bottle after she consumes the medicine and reassuring her that she will be fine. After a moment, she seems to calm down further, breathing steadily. He heaves a relieved sigh before shifting his attention back to Ling. Go on, ask your questions now. Great! First, how did you become the VIP of this place? Unfortunately, I haven't the slightest idea. What? So you just arrived and they treat you like a king? You don't treat me like a king, more like a test subject. Test subject? What do you mean? They put us in a situation and see what we'll do, but limit us to a place, like some rats in a container. Huh, does this have anything to do with the numbers showing up on their phones? Beats me, but it seems like the number of people on this train decreases. I'd say it feels like an elimination is happening. Maybe you know something more about that. Not really. I found the ticket and they got on board, just like what the ticket guide asked me to do. We're such a— oh my god, we're terrible. Tikano, why do you have more questions for me? Yes, where exactly are we going? I honestly don't know. My guess is as good as yours. Is there anything you know for sure? Grant pauses, taking out his phone and tapping at his screen. Nothing happens. The screen remains dark. It seems it's not working at the moment. Of course, I know that too. He smirked a little and put his phone back in the pocket. Keep an eye on your phone. It works sometimes when they try to notify us on some things. Yeah, like when someone is eliminated. I see. Oh, I have one more question. Do you know about one of the passengers? Someone called Brady? Brady? I think I heard a name like that. Mentioned by some other passengers, but it's not someone I know of. Okay, how about a boy named Keiichi? Grant's face suddenly becomes serious. He blinks. What? Can you repeat that name? The guy, he's in this train. His name is Keiichi. Where? How do you know that name? Grant looks a little lost. Do you know this guy? I don't know. His name sounds familiar, like I've heard it before. Who is he? Can you repeat one more time? The train screeches as it's about to stop and the announcer can be heard from the speaker. Dear passengers, thank you for boarding our service. We are now arrived at our next destination, Sunset Lake Park. If you have the ticket, please make sure to show it to our operating staff after the VIP disembark. Thank you for your attention. Oh shoot, I need to get into the queue. Sorry, Mr. Grant, gotta go. Sir, we have arrived. Please head this way. Right. The scenery, it feels so familiar and yet I cannot remember. It's like there is a gap in my memory. I see that the sprite, there's a minor sprite error here. His eye is half transparent. Or partially transparent. So close and yet so far out of my reach. It's not just deja vu, surely. Is there a problem, sir? Oh, nothing. Just thinking. Is there anything you would like to ask? It feels like I have offered you this before. No matter. Let me know your question. Who's Keiichi? Wait, my brain fogged. What did I do just now? Huh, what did I just say now? Whose name did I just say? I see, nobody's name. Don't worry about that, sir. What did I ask again? Let's continue our search, sir. Would you like to rest a little, or perhaps you would like to proceed with finding your memory now, sir? Yeah, let's go. Dang it! I need to ask all the questions. Who's Ling? Why are we here? Here's one of the competitors. You might need to face her in the future, maybe. Her name sounds familiar. Must be something about my missing memories. It feels like unusual rises once I heard her name. Rising? What do you mean, sir? I feel uneasy and not able to trust her. Yet she did assist me on the train earlier. You mortals do like to talk about something called hunches. I believe this is only one of those hunches. I do not know if I can trust anyone. I should just keep everyone at arm's length. Who are you? I'm cousin. I mean, what are you? I'm the ticket guy's cousin. Right, that's very helpful. Good to know. Let's continue our search. This cannot be the real world. What is even this place? You're indeed very sharp, sir. We're not in the real world as you mortals define it. We are in the space between your real world and the next. The next world? What do you mean by that? One question, that is all I can answer. Now, shall we move on then? What are we doing here? Why are we even here? That's two questions, but since I am generous, I will answer both. First, we are looking for a winner of this small competition. Others need to find a ticket, while for you, sir, you need to find your memories. Second, we are here to find the said memory I mentioned just now. Competition. It's true that there's even an elimination going on? What happens to those who are eliminated? I've answered two questions when I should only be answering one, sir. You only managed to make me question more. That's your business, personally. Now, shall we continue? Would you like to rest a little, or perhaps you would like to proceed with finding your memory now, sir? Yeah, let's go. The present is empty and clean. Only box of white flowers out of 3. I cannot look at the other 3. I mean, other 2. Or someone just randomly left a whole stack of boxes right here. Perhaps this is supposed to be decoration. Perhaps it is. Healthy tree! Healthy tree! Your average wood and iron park bench. Have you sit on it? No. Sad. Game unplayable. White flower, pretty. If interacted with, it will show the park's map. And then it didn't. Help! Help. I think they need to go back to school if they don't even know how to type properly. Type help properly. Grant, you're so judgmental, and I think that's great. Again, it feels familiar. I might have been to these places. Sir, I seem to feel something strange here. I will not be able to accompany you too closely. But I will be here if you need any assistance. Sure, I will check the place out myself. Don't worry. The door's locked. Without the correct key, you cannot open it. Looks great and sturdy! Nothing is inside this machine. It's totally empty. please refrain from T-posing? Because he says T-posing everywhere. More cardboard boxes, presumably full of the items sold by this vendor. In this vendor. Fresh fruits, but they don't look appetizing for some reason. A large cardboard box. Luxury to sturdy. Bench. There's flowers, pretty. There's a list of half-written menus. Did someone leave it in a hurry? Nothing. Different types of berries, but they don't look fresh. Is there more tea posing? Please refrain. How do I get behind there? Grr, I'm sad now. It is empty. Lots of music instruments in the store. Must be the music store. You see the colorful store from outside. There's lots of items inside. Might be something I can use here. You check the stall underneath the drawer. Seems to be a coin left here in the midst of unused papers and garbage. Doesn't look like anyone will be using this. You received coin. It must be a vending machine I could use this with. Blue flowers, pretty. Flower shop is visible from the window. That seems to be untouched and eerily displaying the same exact items between the two boxes. It seems someone was just preparing the picnic earlier but never finished laying out the food on the picnic blanket for some reason. There might still be stuff in the basket. This bench's position is too close to the trees. No, it isn't. Immaculate condition. Seems like this basketball ring has never been used. What is this? I can smell the greasy fries and burgers from this window, but oddly enough there doesn't seem to be anyone inside because it's locked. Clearly. Rows of wooden bookshelves can be seen from this window. Machine is empty. Seems like this is where I can use the coin. Insert the coin and operate the vending machine. When click the key is successfully retrieved. I wonder what this opens. You receive bookstore key. Why does everyone hide the keys in vending machines nowadays? Is this a trend? There seems to be some level of time traveling happening, so I'm assuming that Ling shows up and he's just like, well, you know what? Key? That's okay. I need to hide it somewhere. Gotta get rid of the evidence. There's somebody here. Oh, I get to make it easier for me to check the place thoroughly. The computer is locked. A password is needed. The hint is I am a cat. Clearly. Yes, is cat. There's no way it can't be. It has to be cat, right? What? What if I put it in lowercase? Surely it has to be cat. I can't believe it can't be. It has to be a reference. Dang, it's not a reference. Favorite book covers are laminated and it's allowed to mark the books. Just make sure to keep it readable and notify the shopkeeper. That sounds unwise. He's ruined the books quickly. This is not a good policy for bookstores or libraries. Plastic, not a real plant. You open the book where it's marked and it says, observe your surroundings. Look at the details. Something always stands out differently, even if it's just a letter. Why is the sentence marked? Is this a hint? You open the book where it's marked and it says, anagrams are fun. Try doing it often. It will boost your creativity. Try it whenever you can as a simple exercise. Why is the sentence marked? Is a hint? This book was open and marked. It said, once over the internet, always make sure to use a strong password. Unfortunately, a lot of people still use weak passwords such as one word. Left password without any numbers or symbols. Why is the sentence marked? Is this a hint? The spirit at the thought of losing her so soon after we had just reunited. It's ER. I feel like I read this book before. If it's not for me, I'm thinking clearly. Maybe another person should get this job more than me, but I'm here and I will prove myself. ERMUR. The big garden has lots of flowers, but daffodil is the star of this place. Murder? What's this again? It's murder. Oh, it's murderer. Whoops, my bad. You want it in all caps? Do we even know how to spell murderer? The computer takes a moment to load and the cashier machine pops open, leaving the cashier except for a key attached to a tag that says Burger Shop main entrance. You see Burger Shop's key. Burger Shop? Isn't that just next door? That person murdered the burger place owner. That's what happened. They look greasy but quite tempting. Looks like it's cleaned often. The usual chair set in the restaurant, hard but comfy enough. The chicken drumsticks on this trolley still warm and seemingly fresh from the fryer, and yet there's no one attending to it. Eat it. Generic chicken nuggets. Children love these. Generic chicken nuggets. They look like onion rings. You are lying to me. These fries have gone a little soggy, waiting to be taken. Where is the guest who ordered this? I don't know what pink icing and rainbow sparkles. How festive. Cooked food is stored here. This machine keeps it ready to be served. Fried chicken is being processed. The machine keeps the food hot and warm. What the hell did we come here for? This is useless. I need assistance. Help. Are there more burger stores around here? Oh my god, there's a person. Hey old man, I'm feeling nice today. Want my help? This kid, I swear. It's not like I have other leads currently. Might as well. No harm in accepting help, surely. Sure. So, did you get stuck too? Finally looking for help? No, I won't be helping for free. Should have known. Oh, I'd rather not get myself stuck here forever. What do you want? Oh, you owe me a favor. What kind of favor? I just have to wait and see. Fine. What do you have anyway? The young man starts rummaging around his pocket and pulls out a key that you assume is for a nearby building. Yes, I found a key to the storage room just behind us. And it seems there's something important in there. Why don't you check it out yourself? It's called caution. You do realize the number of people in the train is less than before, don't you? We're being eliminated one by one, and I'd rather not do something risky on my own and then get killed. Right. But you, old man, you're different. You're a VIP, right? I'll treat you nicely and protect you if anything happens, so what do you think? There is no choice. That's the spirit. I'm sure we'll get out of here in no time. By the way, I'm Max. Easy, right? You better remember my name. Though I don't care about your name, I'll just call you old man. You shrug and put your hands out to ask for the key. Not that fast though. I got this key with hard work. I'm not about to give it up just like that. Do you want to work together or not? Make up your mind, son. Ew, don't call me that. I'm not your son, Gramps. Of course you're not. I know how my son looks. I have a son? I have a son? It was Keiichi. That is his son. You see the young man starting to think. I know, you've been a VIP and getting VIP treatment. What about you treat me like a VIP for once? Yeah, that sounds very nice if I'm treated like a VIP. That makes me a VVIP. The smug never leaves the young man's face. Seriously? What a spoiled brat. Got a problem with that, old man? You don't say much, but your face does. No problem. What do you want? Gee, you're leaving all the hard work to me? Use some brain juice, old man. Give me some nice treatment. This boy's getting on my nerves. Maybe I can bribe him with what I have. Food? Time to go back to get food to bribe this man. This isn't really good for my health, but I had to eat it often since I didn't have much time in my schedule for proper meals. I remember getting into an argument over it. I remember getting into an argument with him over this. Wait, who is he? I can't remember, huh? Why didn't I have much time anyway? What was I doing? All of a sudden your head throbs. I can't remember his name. It's out the tip of my tongue, but it's just... What happened? Why can't I remember? You took the meal set with you. You received meal set. I can't waste my time here. I'll bring this and continue my investigation. Here, have food. You show him the meal set you snagged from the burger shop. This is the best I got. You take it or leave it. I thought I was supposed to be the one bargaining here. I guess I have no choice. You're an old man after all. Creativity is limited when you're old. Unless I'm feeling a bit peckish. Anything to drink? No. What, you want me to choke to death? Give me a drink, a tea or something, I don't know. Here, I'll give you this other key I found. There's no name on the tag, so I'm not about to try it out on all the buildings here. You do it instead, since you're so free. Patience. You receive a known key. At least he's not a murderer. I can take smug, but at least he's not a murderer. Yep. You can hear a faint giggle, but there's nobody in the room other than you. Someone's giggling. My mind might just be playing a trick on me. It's probably the flowers. Not important, I need to get something I can make in the tea. Maybe the store has some tea recipes as well. Tea recipes, seems like the tea can be brewed as long as hot water is available to let the flowers steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Are we gonna get chrysanthemum? Red hibiscus, vibrantly displayed on a tall vase. Sobbing sounds can be heard a bit softly. Is this just your imagination? Blue hydrangeas are arranged neatly in this vase. Giggles can be heard when standing close to this vase. White lilies are elegantly showcased in the middle of the store. You can faintly hear a small hello. What is this? Blue for flowers you want the store to help decorate, while the red basket is for no decoration. Pollen used as aromatherapy, the lavender plant. Purple flowers are soothing. Dahlias in bloom, it seems the color pink is in season. Why is this one a different color? I don't get it. Smaller hibiscus flowers are available for sale. The cashier is open, nothing inside, only random papers. You feel someone is watching you, but a quick glance at the store is only filled with flowers, nobody in sight. Go it again. Yo, bro, what do you want? Where's my drink? This old man. I don't know what you want. What kind of drink do you want, bro? Oh, this can be used. Let's take some from the brat. This shop has a recipe for flower tea. A mild floral fragrance can be smelled. It smells sweet near the pot. There's a detail of this white flower. Chamomile can be used as tea. Don't we need hot water for this? What? Weird. Maybe we can find hot water here. You will receive thermos bottle. Found it. I believe I need to let the flowers steep for 5 to 10 minutes. I should be able to rest a little here in the meantime. This park reminds me of something. Park. I used to come to a park with him before I got too busy with work. I always like looking at others playing and not joining in. I want to stay with Papa. I don't want Papa to feel alone. And yet, I only provide him solitude with my absence. It's okay, Papa. Papa? Me? I'm a father? How? What? It's okay, Papa. Stop. It's okay, Papa. It's not okay. It's okay, Papa. You're always okay with that, but... I don't remember anything. Your head has been throbbing non-stop. I don't even remember my own child. What kind of parent am I? When you force yourself to remember, the heavier the throb seems to hit. Everything turns dark. Up. Wake up. Sir, please wake up. Huh? Little girl, is that you? Yes, it is me. Are you okay, sir? Can you stand up? Here's your tea, sir. Thank you. I need this for someone else. Receive tea. I need to give this to the bratty boy. I see. I would like to apologize as I'm not able to be of service for this. Seems like there's an urgent matter I will need to attend, sir, and thus I will need to leave you on your search. Fine by me. Thank you, although, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to leave you completely alone. Perhaps you would accept my familiar to accompany you instead? Your familiar? The little girl opens up her palm and you can see a small, round, white floating creature. What is this? My familiar. Yes, but what creature is this? My familiar? So it's a rabbit, or a bunny as you may call it. Rabbit or bunny doesn't float. Not in your world. Oh, okay. But Sil's still a bunny. Right, what's this thing's name again? Sil? This is Sylvester, Sil in short. Nice to meet you, Sylvester. The small bunny floats around. So, you need to take care of Mr. Grant, and you will tell me anything that happens, understood? Sylvester floats and nods to the little girl's words. And if anything bad were to happen, only then can you act to support or help. Other than that, do allow Mr. Grant to decide on the things he wants to do, or proceed with. Sylvester nodded and floated towards you. Thank you, Sil. I will take my leave now. Good luck, sir. In the blink of an eye, the little girl vanishes into thin air. That's the first time. I guess you guys are not human after all. Sylvester stares at you and nods. No use pondering over that. Let's get that tea for that brat. Do we actually see Sylvester? Aw, I don't think we do. Hey, you're finally back, old man. So did you get me something to drink? Here, what a brat. You gave the tea to Max and looked at the tea suspiciously. You didn't put weird things inside this tea, right, old man? Well, I don't think you have the guts for it anyways. Or the creativity. Max sips at the tea a little and spits out some flower petals. Bleh. Have you ever heard of something called a strainer, old man? Nobody has time for that, so are we checking on that storage room or not? Just give me a moment. So impatient. Like, you should be grateful I'm still willing to work with you. Max pulls the key from his pocket. See, I'm a nice guy, so I've opened the door for you. You can go and check out the place first. Why didn't you just do this before? I need to know whether you're worth working with or not. Now go check the place. I'm not about to risk myself if there's a trap. I'd rather drink tea and enjoy your suffering. This bratty boy, if I didn't have self-restraint, I would have ended his life. Ignoring the boy, you eyed on the door that is indeed a little opened. Have you at least checked what it looks like? Yeah, I peeked a little and everything looks spooky. It took too long, so I got bored and decided to open the door. But it's pretty dark and it feels like something is going to pop up from the shadows. I'm not about to risk my life for that. You know, other passengers died from anything on each destination. This brat talks a lot. His chatty behavior will be the end of him one day. And instead, you can risk your life. Take it as 50-50. I did half the job and you will need to do the other half. What did you do? Getting the key, opening the door, you see a direct contribution to the current task. What have you been doing, old man? Not worth. Don't respond to that. You're better than that, Grant. Let's continue with the task and check the storage room. Yeah, so while I'm enjoying my tea, please do the other half of your work. You're part of the job. What? The door's locked. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Haha, I can't believe it's that easy to trick you. You are indeed a fossil. You try to force the door to open, but to no avail. It didn't even budge. Open the door now. Hell no, you should just stay there and rot. Let's see what they would do if a VIP goes missing. The boy laughed and you can hear his voice gradually getting further. It only takes a moment before you're greeted with complete silence. I'm too soft on them. You try to kick the door, but it seems that it is not going to break that easily. Sylvester floats in front of you and looks at you with dead eye. The small familiar looks angry. I know, it's my own fault that now that we're locked here. At least you're not alone, you have me. The small familiar hunched a little, seems to be defeated by the situation and floats back to your side. No point in moping over this. Let's investigate this room instead. We might find something important. You see a heap of flesh and bones, still fresh and bloody. For a moment you think nothing of it until you spot what looks like a human leg poking through the pile. That's what happened here. There's cracks. Table's not great. Standard table. This is meat. Fresh blood can be seen. What is this? Intestines? Are these human intestines? Oh, you never know. Dust collected by this chair is quite thick. The water's so red. Wait, is that an arm? All the items kept on this shelf look very old. The shelf itself still looks sturdy even with the bad condition. Not gonna comment on the blood. You can see blood seeping out from inside the boxes. From the small opening you can see a mass of bloodied human flesh. Who did this? Your head throbs painfully. You hold your head as hard as you can so it doesn't help subside the pain. Your vision is blurring. A sense of worry starts to grow. For investigation, you try to list all the things you can surmise. You seem to have a pattern, judging from the victim's body parts. Their head was decapitated and only the body present here. What's that involved? This doesn't seem to be a random case, but the body parts are from different aged victims. What sick, illegitimate son did this? Exhausted from everything, you can't keep up with your trains of thought and pass out as everything turns dark from your vision. He can't be here, right? He can't be one of those victims. He just can't. Hope whoever those victims are, I hope you're not among them. You can see the sandbox and children playing. Someone sitting beside you. You know you should play with other children. I don't mind waiting for you here. I want to stay with Papa. Well, I don't want you to feel lonely. I don't want Papa to feel lonely. Hey now, don't force yourself to sit with me. It's okay, Papa. I want to. Alright, then in my next free time, let's go visit the aquarium. You promise? Yeah, I promise. I promised. You can feel that you're lying on something soft. You try to open your eyes, but your vision is still hazy. Damn it, I rushed all the way to be the first in line and they still forced me to wait for the VIP. Well, I suppose it's fine since he said he has a different task anyway, but still, don't think I'd be nice for this round. I'm assuming that Sylvester probably knows how to transform into a giant fluffy bunny demon thing. That's my guess. Who unironically writes help outside of the internet? The park, curious, this place feels a little unfamiliar. It's plastic, it's not a real plant. You can see something underneath the pot. It makes the height of the pot different from others. Would you like to take what's under the pot? Yes. Why is this book put on the pot like this? Open the book and from a quick scan, conclude that this is someone's notebook. There's some note on weird stuff, such as summoning a demon, or breaking a seal, or a list of sacrifices. Which freak owns this book? He must have had so much free time. No harm in taking notes on the content, I guess. So I'm pretty sure that basically, like, all that stuff earlier basically confirms. What the heck is that? The Monster's doll grabs your wrist, and what seems to be the fabric of a scarf is preventing you from going away, tying your wrist tightly. So tight it starts to stop blood from flowing to your fingers. Let go of me. You suddenly felt something sharp piercing through your lower lips. Something sharp. A needle. It went through as if a string was being pulled from a needle. You tried to scream, but seems like you can't. You can't scream. You can't make any noises. Your mouth is sewn shut. Game over. I see this as a good thing. Once you step into the store, the door closes with a click. Loud whispers can be heard as if the place is filled with lots of people. But nobody is here other than me. You try to listen carefully and it seems the voices came from the flowers. You try to decipher the conversation that's happening in this room, and just then, a loud voice booms. Death sentence, embarrassment. An honorable lady wouldn't stoop so low. Throw her out immediately. We should give her another chance. Why should we? All we know, any of us could be the next target. Yes, throw her out. Killed someone, they say, but maybe they all did it together. I mean, they're all that girl's followers. You can hear the whole room shouting now, and one of the plants near you starts to talk to you, catching your attention. Hey, you're finally here. Me? The little bellflower has a soft, sweet, but clear voice like bells. The voice sounded familiar, but you can't remember anyone. Finally, we can continue with the trial. I'd love to see how you feel when your friends are the one being targeted. Friends, do we even have those? A life for a life. Who do you think did it? Who do you think deserves to be punished here? Can you make the right decisions? I'm not sure what's going on, but let's see what information I can gather from other flowers. Leave. Can't turn the doorknob. This is absurd. Horrible woman takes advantage. It's so pitiful that it sounds like it's crying in pain. Don't you think she's awfully suspicious? Gemma? Yeah, the redhead. Always scheming something. I don't think anyone is telling the truth. Always playing each other. The redhead is guilty. Harry giggles can be heard when sand crosses his face. Ha 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 ha. Serves you right, no one will believe you this time. You always hog for attention all to yourself. How does it feel to have everyone's attention now? Trust me, it's Cordelia. You want to give your verdict to this girl? No. Please. Tommy, I know you will believe me. I've never turned my back against you. I always followed what you asked me to do. No. Hibiscus vibrantly displayed on the tall vase. Sounds similar to sobs can be heard. It's white. It's her doing. She always thinks she's better than anyone. She thinks this will make her all popular and better than you know? Why am I being dragged as well? Huh, it's not me, you hear me? Sure. Not her. Not a split second after that, bell-like sound rings. A large green vine snakes upward and launches itself at you, stabbing right through your chest, just where your heart is beating. You fall down as your vision blurs and you can only see red, spilled blood. Your blood, all over the floor. If they're all lying, then it must be you. Also not you. What do you mean me? You're sacrificing me? What are you talking about? You did it, didn't you? Why did you kill him? Why? Are you going to tell us your reason? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was you. You told me to. What are you talking about? I don't even know you. You're not going anywhere. If I'm going down, you're coming with me, Ling. Unable to react in time, the spiky vine pierces through your abdomen. You can feel your blood seeping out, drenching the fabric of your shirt. Trying to pull the vine out of you, you grip the spiky vine and your hands start to bleed. Game over. I'm not here for tea. Like you sure was hoping. A half-torn photo can be seen. Weirdly, the hats up the shoulders were all gone. Only thing you can notice is that one of them has long blue hair and there's 4 girls. There are 4 people here, girls to be exact, judging by the school uniform. How would you identify anyone with this? Let's just reload a previous save. How did the door lock? I should check this place out. Chips is dusty. Air guitar. Brown guitar. Look at instruments. The strings look durable enough to tie something. Air guitar. Brown display guitar. You want to play tune? You're going to eat me. Still is tripped over. Pull off the musical instrument. Guitar, bass, piano. And there needs to be eighth notes. My stand. Oh. I don't understand this. Apparently I was supposed to count like the number of violins, which is 0. And that was the order. That was in the order somewhere. I didn't really get it. Just check the piano. I checked behind the piano in case. Use a weapon or to collect things, but it might slow me down. What kind of sick joke is this? Trapping people and make them solve some riddles. Is this some sort of escape room? That's an RPG Maker Oregon for you. No, I thought you wanted to get like the instruments with the smiley face. And these were eighth notes. So, there was no smiley face next to this violin. I didn't know. I'm stupid. It's a guitar case. It's a drugstore. Nobody in sight. Medicine and supplements line the shelves, virtually untouched, but something seems to move slowly in the shadows. Huh, suspicious shadows? Are these monsters that guy was talking about? I'm not about to find out. Better not get caught by them. Let's quickly search the place for something useful. These monsters... It could be a pill, I could be liquid. When I know the rest, I make sleep come easy. Melatonin! You take this, it might come in handy. Please walk away. Thank you. You received melatonin. I'm relying on frame immunity. Leave! Stop camping! Stop camping! Leave me alone. No! What is that? Nothing in the box! Scribbled and erased. Door's locked. Hey, looks familiar. How did you get out before me? I was standing in front of everyone else. When you push the guy, you can hear him whispering to himself. He's gripping a boomstick so tightly, his knuckles turn white. There's a strange black ooze on the edge of the makeshift weapon. Monster! How? Monster? What do you mean? No, it can't be. Hey, I'm talking to you. It can't be. The guy seems to be 2 stars and knows anyone besides him. Let's not bother him. He seems preoccupied, probably shocked out of his mind. Anyway, I should check the place out. He might not have found the ticket yet. Now go back here. Have a weapon now. Is you. You hold the guitar case tightly and swing it towards the white flower pot, and the pot hits the floor. The flower shrieked as it fell. Shut up! Eek! Stop it! Stop it! Ling, what are you doing? I'm just giving the sentence out. You're a murderer. I am mine? Stop it, Ling. Let go. Let's stop it. The blue flower tries to stop you by holding your feet still with her roots. But seems to just agitate you further. You swing the guitar case towards her with all your might. Her pot falls backwards, and you pull her out of the pot, throwing her on top of the half-alive, bloodied white flower. If you want to protect her so badly, then why don't you join her? You both shriek as you keep pushing down the metal part of the case onto them. After a while, the shrieks start to fade. Don't come any closer. Go away. Do you know what I hate the most? No, please, leave me alone. I'm sorry. Please, I would do anything you ask me to. Just leave me alone, please. She pleads for her life, saying sorry even though she has no idea what she's sorry for. I hate noisy people. Let's kill the noises. You grab the right flower by her stem and pull her towards you. She screams as you slowly pluck her petals and leaf off her. Slowly, one by one, when there's no more to pluck, you snap her stems down to smaller parts, her screams dying down eventually. Once you're satisfied, you drop whatever is left on the floor and turn to the door. Now, can I leave? Other flowers stay quiet, some whimpers and sobs can be heard, but nobody dares to do anything to you now. The bellflower sternly kicks you out of the place. You disgusting monster. Leave now. That was fun. I guess I need to check other places for the ticket. Hey, isn't that the guy who mumbled earlier? I wonder if he's calmed down enough to talk properly. Hey, you okay? The guy jumps when he hears your voice. He points the broken broomstick that looks like it has seen better days at you. Black ooze drips slowly. Wow, you're alright? Calm down. Are you human? Oh, that's rude. Do I look like a monster to you? Yes. He stays quiet and stares at you for a little. After a while, he then speaks to you. Sorry, I haven't rested ever since I came out from that damn train. They came out all of a sudden. Hey, what happened? What did you see? There's monsters. They came out of nowhere, and then they started chasing me. Monsters? Where are they? I don't know. I ran away from them. They were everywhere. They started to swing the makeshift weapon, and you walk back a few steps. Calm down. You need to remember where they are so we can avoid them. No, they will be here. They will be here. There's no way to talk to him in this state. It will be very dangerous if I don't do something now. Let's see. Should I try to talk to him again, or should I go look for something to calm him down? Approach him. What are you planning? Are you planning to get me killed? Feed me to the monsters? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Well then, I should be careful with my words if I want this plan to work. I have a sleeping pill. Mr. Grant used this to calm that lady on the train. Maybe I can use it too for him. Here, take this. This should calm you down and help you focus. Huh? Okay. Huh, I feel calmer already. So, what should I call you? I'm Ling, by the way. Max. Just Max. What do we do now? I'm going to get us a safe place to rest before those monsters find us. You look exhausted anyway. Doubt you will survive on your own, so let's work together, strength in numbers and all. Lead the way. Lead the way. There's nothing without anyone playing it. Several music sheets are on the stand. How the door lock? I'm stuck. Oh no. It was camping. Wow, it's sparkly. Here, let's go through here and should be safe on that side of the park. We should be safe here. The guy giving blank stares towards the floor. Hey, are you okay? He tapped his shoulder and he jolted, then he swung the broken weapon towards you. Hey! Sorry. He's not thinking straight anymore. There's no way I can work with him or even have a conversation with him. You step back and try to talk again to gather his attention. We're safe here, you can calm down. Right, I'll stand guard anyway. This is weird, I seem to be able to hear something. I seem to be able to hear someone near the fountain. Sacrifice? Wait, do I have a notice of knowledge about this? I need a sacrifice. Maybe I could use Max. That's furniture. Huffed. His eyes are glazed with a slight drowsiness. I'm feeling a little sleepy. Good. Time to lure him into the fountain. Maybe you could wash your face in that fountain? Huh, no harm in trying, I guess. Oh my god. She's terrible. Max approaches the fountain, and his drowsiness, he grips the edge and slowly leans closer and closer to the water, trying to not fall down. You need to lean closer, the water is still so far away from your face. He slowly leans further. Good. As he tries to scoop some water with his left hand, you push him into the water. He lets out a scream, unable to do anything as watery arms envelop him and pull him further into the water. His screams were drowned out by the sound of water crashing into the walls of the fountain. A hand emerges from the sloshing waters. I did it! A demon is summoned! Is this even a demon? It doesn't even look scary. It rather looks like an animal. I can assure you I'm not an animal. This even can read my mind. That illegitimate son. So that lunatic actually sent someone, huh? They look away from you, tapping their chin. Huh? Who? No. Why would he? He would never. They finally look at you. Alright, you mortal, you have freed me. They address you nonchalantly in the flattest tone imaginable. No hint of gratitude or emotion whatsoever in their voice. As my thanks, I suppose I have to grant you a wish now. So, what do you want, mortal? I want to go back. I take it this is the bonus room. We can save for some reason. So we can take more look at the bonus room. We can stare menacingly at the bonus room. Hello, I'm Memo, the creator of this game. Thank you for playing our second game. This is possible due to our team. This is possible thanks to our team and also a music composer. I'm sure you guys have some questions, but let me help answer those. What happened to Grant? He is still on this journey, so it's a secret. Although if there's more support and demand on the specific title, we might be able to make the final part for this game. We'll explain all the story as well as the characters. For now, we'll move on to our next game project. You still like chocolate? Absolutely. Every day I crave chocolate, so when this one unfortunate person feeds me chocolate, they're sued and sent to jail. Since I still can't eat chocolate in this form, so please don't try to feed me chocolate or I will definitely sue you. What? My name is Cousin. Have you asked about her? Have you asked her about it? Just kidding, but we really just called her Cousin, so she's stuck with that name. How are you today? I'm a little upset because I can't eat chocolate every time I'm in my rabbit form. Who is the most important character? Is actually in the room with us. Do you want to know his name? His name is... Hey, you're talking about me, aren't you? Well, that's not nice. Don't talk about me behind my back, and no spoiler talk too. On screen you can see a lot of Otome game titles. Amongst the clutter, titles once cherished and revered now sit untouched, overshadowed by the glitz and glamour of newer releases. I have no time to play anymore, sad face. Whoops. And that's what we saved? Is that your buddy? Doesn't look like the usual buddy. But that's not mine. I wonder what Mr. VIP and Syl are doing. I'm a little worried. Worry? No need to worry, as long as nobody shows up uninvited. Especially that guy in the fountain. I guess it is him. He is in fact the most important person here. You can see the next entry of a story. Do you want to read it? Sure. The lonely hermit crab, determined to find out what happened to the lovely crab, decided to go on the journey to find his heart's desires. No longer would he scatter about the shoreline, letting the waves wash over him as a passing time activity. He instead started to be the one to visit places and ask questions, finding how hard it is to find answers in other individuals, even as simple as asking for directions. The more he values his knowledge in some way, finally able to gather the necessary information, he finds out that the lovely crab was gone one day during their usual trip to the ocean. Along with it, a sighting of strange giants as well. A lot of things he gathered leads to one conclusion, a conclusion that he does not really want to accept. His beloved might have been kidnapped. This has shocked him to the core. What can a small crab do to go against a giant? What if his beloved has ceased to exist? Despite the negative thoughts that crosses his mind each minute, he cannot shake the curiosity he has. What happened to his beloved? With this, he starts to plan on a journey to find the truth. Let's not click on that again, because I feel like I'm going to be stuck reading it again. Now we're gonna get the ending that happens when you don't get him the pill. Oh, we should be safe here. The guy giving blank stares towards the floor. Hey, are you okay? Sorry. Nice. Hearing things, this is beyond help. Maybe I should lure him with something. What were we looking for? This is weird. I seem to be able to hear a voice near the fountain. Sacrifice. Sacrifice? You see the water surface getting closer and your head is being held by the guy. You try to fight back and struggle against the force holding your head underwater, but he won't budge. Something grabs you from under the fountain and drags you further into the fountain. Your mind goes blank as the only thing you have in mind is the lack of air in your lungs. You can't breathe. Before you're enveloped by darkness, the last thing you see is a pair of sharp, demonic eyes. Game over. Stop talking to me. You can see blood dripping from this tree. There's wind blowing, but the flowers are still. Just a normal stool. Standard furniture. Where are you going? You just hit him with the guitar. We already know he's ruthless. He doesn't care about our life. Oh, I guess this just locks you into this. I see. This is so anticlimactic since the music doesn't change. Let's go to a safer place. That store doesn't look safe at all. Apparently this locks you into, you know, no pill ending. I see. No! 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 God, it's terrifying. Oh my god. This is weird. I seem to be able to hear someone near the fountain. Sacrifice. Sacrifice? Wait, do I have no knowledge about this? I need a sacrifice. Maybe I can use Max. This time we're going to sacrifice Max without the notes, but with the sleeping pill. Huffed. I'm feeling a little sleepy. Maybe you could wash your face in that fountain. No harm in trying, I guess. Max approaches the fountain. As drowsiness, he grips the edge and slowly leading closer and closer to the water, trying not to fall down. You need to lean closer. The water is so far away from your face. He slowly leans closer. As he tries to scoop some water with his left hand, he suddenly stops and stays quiet. What happened, Max? Without any warning, he pulls you into the fountain, along with himself. You tried to fight back and struggle against the force holding you tightly underwater as you both lost your footing and fell into the water deeper and deeper. You feel something grab you slowly and drag both of you further into the fountain. You can see Max starting to drown as well. Losing your breath, you start inhaling water and everything hurts. Your mind goes blank as the only thing you have in mind is to breathe. Unfortunately, we are not a fish. Before you are enveloped by darkness, the last thing you see is a pair of sharp demonic eyes. Game over. The game seems interesting so far, but there are a few flaws that kind of detract from my experience. Both of the main characters are well written enough that you can infer that Grant is probably Keiichi's detective father and Ling is probably a former bully, and their characterization is consistent and makes sense. I like Grant, but I'm not completely sure what my feelings are on Ling. On one hand, her actions are interesting to watch in comparison to the standard not morally corrupt protagonist. On the other hand, sometimes it gets a bit much for me because I think we can all relate in some way to Keiichi, who's done nothing wrong so far, and it hurts me a little on the inside to see our main character take advantage of him. In all honesty, if I was watching someone else play this, I'd probably skim past those sections because they make me feel uncomfortable. But I will say that it is effective writing for being capable of making me uncomfortable. I just hope there's something at the end of it all. As for the writing itself in-game, there was a fair amount of awkwardly phrased sentences that needed to be proofread. I think you probably noticed some deterioration in my ability to read text on the screen as time went on from fatigue. Things being weirdly worded didn't really help. My tip would be to reread aloud whatever you write on the screen just to double check the phrasing, or at least read it out in your head. The pixel sprite work was consistent and pretty, and I liked it, especially the sprites for the main characters. The character portraits were low and consistent in quality since the Chapter 2 characters had more detailed portraits. I didn't mind though, because they were nice regardless. Now for the game design, I'll be brutally honest, I didn't really like it, so I'll go over it in detail. I wouldn't go so far as to say that I hated it, because it was functional and didn't actively make me want to stop playing, but I was more or less just doing things to progress the story rather than actually engaging with the game. Keep in mind this is very much my personal opinions on game design, backed by absolutely nothing else besides personal experience. Overall, the level design felt somewhat empty and unnecessarily wide. It's important to consider relative scale when comparing the player character with the room size. If you make the assumption that one tile is equal to the standing room for one person, you'll notice that scale gets weird really fast. The train room maps were large and filled with clutter to make up for them being large and empty, and it just felt like more rooms to run through rather than providing anything of value besides for that one puzzle. The classrooms were also large and also equally filled with clutter, and I struggled to actually differentiate the first floor classrooms since they're all in the same general area and have similar layouts where there's desks scattered unusually far from each other in the middle and some blank NPCs walking around. A different game I played a while back, Data, had a even larger school, and I'm pretty sure I didn't struggle as much navigating that game. Comparing the map design from what I remember, I'd say the main issue with the first floor in this game is that room entrances are just too tightly clustered together, and classrooms don't have any apparent designated purpose to be able to differentiate them, so I'd suggest changing the floor plan so classroom entrances aren't side by side and across from one another, as well as adding seamed props to rooms to show some kind of purpose. For example, the Hiya argument room could have been culinary arts themed, and the math notes room could have had tacky math posters. The NPCs could have also had actual designs, and then it would be possible to recognize rooms based on their NPCs. There is a counter-argument to moving room entrances away from one another, which is the fact that it becomes a little harder to get from one room to another, but then it would also not be necessary to check each room. For the second chapter's level design, I would just like to point out that it doesn't make much sense for there to be stores in the park, or for there to be trees growing on white floor tiles. Maybe I haven't been to enough parks though. I still think that the maps are kind of large, but I have less of an issue with these ones because number one, it's a park, and number two, there's enemies later on to be dodged. The only thing I really dislike about it is that one unfair enemy spawn point. The counting item puzzles were not my favorite, mainly because of the lack of clarity in the hints, and I feel like having two in the same chapter is a bit repetitive. I would suggest replacing one of them with a different type of puzzle because I'm not sure if anyone likes these enough to do them twice in a short span of time. The flower store should have had some kind of warning before you go in without having the guitar case to prevent soft locks. You're forced to take the left path, and very likely the average player will go into that store first instead of proceeding to the music store, so it's set up in a way that failure is likely. I'd say that this is an issue that could have been caught in playtesting, since if you make the game, you would know to go to the music store first. In conclusion, the story details and characters are well established enough for it to be interesting, but the writing itself and overall game design could be improved for a better player experience. Anyways, thank you for watching and goodbye.